Okay, so the entry criteria for this trade that I just took was there are mark shift on the 50-minute time frame. So I was basically waiting for the pullback on the 5-minute time frame. So break of structure and then the mark shift, because if price were to continue the downtrend, it would have it would need to break structure right here, but it didn't, and it created a new higher high. So I consider this should be a mark shift on the 5-minute time frame. So and the break of structure. So I wanted to enter on the pullback of this break of structure, and my target was maybe some liquid sweep above these highs right here. So I went to 1-minute time frame right here. So and then the pullback was right here because there was a mark shift, and then I waited for some sort of mark shift to the bullish side. So break of structure right here, and then here price actually failed like right around here, right? And it started creating higher high, and then here I consider it to be the mark shift, and I also set my entry trigger right above this high right here, and it triggered, but price didn't go my way, and then I ended up being stopped out just a few pips to then price go in my favor and hit my TP, which I knew would happen. See some liquid sweep like right around here. Those wicks, price didn't even closed above those highs. It was just liquid sweep. That's just like unfortunate. A little feedback for this trade is that maybe I was too late on this trade, because there was already a break of structure, right? So ideally I would try to enter on the pullback of the mark shift, like the first mark shift. There's the pullback, to not enter on this pullback. Maybe there's more high probability chance to hit TP on this one. Yeah, also I think okay, so I just noticed that I bought on the premium price. I should have entered around here, but Mark didn't give me any opportunity to enter on the discount price. Well, wait, let me see. Okay, so mark shift. Yeah, so I would have been late even if I waited. Okay, so the other trade that I took was this one, the right here. So basically there was a break of structure on the bearish side, so I was waiting for some sort of pullback right right here. So here was the mark shift 5-minute time frame mark shift, then here was a little break of structure, and that was the mark shift. Then price went all the way down to retest this demand zone, the 50-minute demand zone, and that's where I found an opportunity to enter, because price was already rejected this demand zone and started reversing up, and then I found my mark shift right here. So here as well, ideally would be best if I found my entry around here, just after the market shift and the pullback on the market shift, right? So this was pretty much the same trade as the other trade that I took, the GJ, but this ended up being in my favor. So yeah, don't do 1 minute. So break a structure, the 5 minute time frame, then I waited for the pullback. So here's the market shift, then the break of structure. Then after this break of structure, I just placed my entry trigger above these highs, because if you price approach you close above this, then I know the market is shifting, so which it did happen. Yeah, and here also in turn the premium price, it's not ideal, but I didn't take that in consideration, to be honest. But like, yeah, price just went on my way. It was like around here in the news hit, I think it was this candle. So just right before news, I placed a break even around here because I didn't want to, like, I wanted to protect my capital, but luckily price went in our way. Even if there wasn't the news, I think price would still go up and hit TP, to be honest. Yeah, so that's how it is.